What is good, guys? Matt from Duality Gaming here, giving you another video. This one is talking about the PlayStation 4.5, the thing that's been going around the internet. It's basically a 4K ready PlayStation 4. Apparently it's going to support 4K, and I've heard this rumor before. People for some reason have very short memories when it actually comes to these kind of tech news. Basically what this is apparently it's there's two things this could be. I think it's the latter. I'm just going to go for, there's two things it could be. One isn't what people keep on talking about with like the Microsoft thing, where it's like upgradable hardware, so they're actually doing it in incremental sections, which really would not be very good for business, because essentially people would just keep waiting, if that was the case, until the very last PlayStation 4, and by that point you'd have to go get a PlayStation 5. That's what that would be. Essentially what they're thinking is that they're going to have minor upgrades, so they increase the GPU just to keep up with the, the growing rate of just like GPUs that can outdo the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on PC. Do I think this is a good idea? No, I don't. I don't think this would be marketing suicide if they actually did this. Why? Because people buy consoles just to know it's going to work. If you dilute that by constantly giving people different PlayStation 4s or different Xbox Ones or different Wii U's or NXs, then it becomes a bit more confusing. That works on PC because it's PC. Like there's more freedom to PC. There are also a lot more issues with PC in terms of driver issues and so on and so forth. But the thing is, PC's always prided itself on you can change your hardware and whatnot, whereas the consoles, back from Atari to now, there has never been, minus Sega, there's not really ever been freaking graphical update things. It's always been, here's a console, you can play the games, that's it. Like, you don't have to have the issues. Yes, maybe the games don't look as pretty, but the convenience is more there, because you know if you stick that disc in, it's going to work. It's not an issue of, oh, do I have the right drivers? Oh, is my CPU gonna like bottleneck? Is my GPU strong enough? Have I got enough RAM? This, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? Or the drivers, like, or does it work better on Nvidia than AMD? My point is, I don't think that would work. I think that would honestly be marketing suicide, and it just doesn't really make much sense. If they do it, then RIP, I guess, because Sony really can't afford to be in that position to do that, because if people don't remember, Sony were actually seriously financially bad or just in trouble before the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 is what's keeping them along, because it's their best-selling item. They got rid of the Vio line. The Sony TVs are just terrible, and what I mean by that is they're pretty much the same TV as like something 200 quid less, but it's a Sony name. Basically, I don't think this is smart. I think Phil Spencer even knows that. He may have just speculated it, but I don't really think this would be a thing, because it, as I said, it dilutes the fan base, it dilutes what people can play, and if it gets to the point where, oh, it requires this like add-on to play the game, then it doesn't become a console experience anymore. It becomes a PC experience, or pseudo PC experience, or more like what the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive did, which was like diluted with the Sega CD and the Sega 32X. Now let me go for the latter of this, which was actually rumoured quite a long time ago, but people seem to have very short memories in this community. I think it's to do more with it's just HD, no, not HD, it's 4K ready. So basically, it will play the games in the normal, 1080p, 900p, 720p, 674, 9p, I don't know, I'm just making random numbers now because it's fun. But that's the point. I think it would be a console where it supports 4K for Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Video and YouTube and pictures maybe, and just shit like that. In terms of gaming, that would be such a drastic thing, it's not funny. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Tell me what you think down below. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe to the channel as I said. Check out the Facebook, check out the Instagram for daily updates, and ultimately, guys, as I always say, have a nice day.